Heading into the FOMC rate decision cash. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. So I actually just wrapped up the day. Wanted to make sure my LPP team fully understood what my intentions were going into tomorrow. So for those that do not know, tomorrow is the big day. It's the FOMC rate decision. At 2 p.m. Eastern time, this is where the Federal Reserve is going to announce the rate decision. As of right now, there is an expectation. Let me just make sure this is fully updated. In about 15 hours, there is an expectation that there's a 97.7% probability that the Federal Reserve is going to cut interest rates by 25 basis points. This is going to be the first rate cut in 2025. Or a 2.3% probability that there's going to be a 50 basis point rate cut. That's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern time. The second thing that I need you to understand for those that have never tuned on in is 30 minutes after at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, Jerome Powell, who's the head of the Federal Reserve, will be hosting an FOMC press conference. This is where he will go live, pretty much read a script for the first 2 to 3 minutes, and then go to answer analyst questions. This is, in my opinion, the most anticipated FOMC press conference for the entire year. I'm not here to say that it's going to be a spectacular day. I don't really know what to expect. I would just expect a lot of volatility. There's been a lot of expectations and things factored in advance. It's going to be very interesting to hear what Jerome Powell currently thinks about our economy. He's in a pickle. The Fed is in a pickle. They're in charge of their dual mandate. Strong labor market, but also price stability, right? Controlling inflation. And that's the pickle that they are in. Inflation is beginning to rise, but labor market is beginning to slow down. This is stagflation, and this is the big concern right now. So as of right now, let me make this very clear. I don't want to get too into it. We can talk about this tomorrow. Tomorrow, there's this rate decision. And then the press conference 30 minutes after. I will be live streaming both on my YouTube channel. And all you need to do is drop a thumbs up on this video and make sure you subscribe so YouTube notifies you when I go live tomorrow. I plan to go live about 10 to 15 minutes prior to the FOMC rate decision here on YouTube. If you want markets to go up, you want the Federal Reserve to cut rates by 25 basis points or more. Best case scenario for you is that they cut interest rates by 50 basis points. That is if you want markets to go up. If you want markets to go down, maybe because you're shorting or you think that they're overbought, you either want them to come in at 25 basis point or a pause, no rate cut. Again, not a high probability when it comes down to that, but that is what you can expect. For all of my beginners out there, I do not believe trading during one of the most anticipated economic events is the safest time to trade. It's bound to be incredibly volatile, and with a lot of volatility comes a lot of responsibility. And in my opinion, you need to learn how to walk before you run. I think that for beginners, this is a great time to pay attention and learn. Learn how this report gets released, how markets react based off of what is expected and what is reported, and actually take time to try to understand what is happening. But the biggest thing is why it's happening. Are markets going to sell off tomorrow because they've already priced in a 25 basis point rate cut? Or are markets going to continue to rally because the sentiment is still that bullish? Don't let anyone convince you that they know what tomorrow, and the way that it's going to trade. No one knows. No one knows what's going to get reported. There's high probabilities, right? There's high expectations, but also no one knows how it's going to react. There are many times that good news is good news. Report comes in as expected, markets can go up. There's many times that reports come in as expected, markets drop. It's all just based off of sentiment. So take time, stay cool, calm, and collected. And the way that I'm choosing to go into tomorrow's, at market open, so tomorrow for our live trading session with my LPP team, I do plan to take a few trades. I'm going to be mindful of my position size, And at least overnight, right, I made sure that I carried no trades. My only trade that I took today was open. I made $1,700 and I closed out my trade fully. Just like many of you guys know, when I choose to take a trade, if I short anything, I like to close my shorts daily because I don't want to carry short interest and pay those fees overnight. That's just the way that I like to do it. That doesn't mean that you have to. But again, I like to keep my trading simple. And for all those that also want to keep their trading simple, if you learn best by watching other people do, in tomorrow's live trading session, we will be breaking down on how to better prepare for the FOMC rate decision. I go live every single day right at market open. And if you want to tune on in, you can join for as little as $1.35 a day is what it breaks down to with the current sale we have going on. If you want to learn more about it, second link in the description down below will again get you that discount link. So I appreciate your time. I hope that earned a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for that FOMC rate decision. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.